Did you know an independent comic publisher recently sold over 80,000 copies of a single issue? That's more than most of the books you see on the top of the sales charts. It's a dramatic figure for a non-Big Two publisher, and according to the Go Collect site, it's the largest selling single issue in their history. The company that achieved this isn't a small press you've never heard of, it's Titan Comics, and they are changing the game. For decades, the comic book world has been a two-man show, but while we've been distracted by their latest crossover event, a quiet, calculated war is being waged by an indie publisher. You've heard the name, but you've likely misunderstood the mission. This isn't your average indie publisher. Titan Comics operates on two fronts. On one side, they publish fan-favorite titles from major franchises. On the other, they use that success to cultivate a diverse catalog of unique, creator-owned stories. It's a hybrid approach, and it's why their market share isn't just a number, it's a declaration. Don't just take my word for it. Let's look at the numbers. According to a Q4 2024 report from Screen Rant, Titan Comics held a 1.3% market share, tying them with Oni Press. And a Q1 2024 report from ICV2 placed them at 9th place for 1.1% dollar market share. These numbers may seem small, but in an industry of giants, a 1% share is a massive achievement for an independent publisher. It proves their strategy isn't a gamble, it's a blueprint for growth. So, what are they publishing that's driving this success? Let's take a deep dive into the content that proves Titan is more than just a footnote. They've published canonical work in the Blade Runner universe, expanding the lore of a legendary sci-fi franchise with titles like Blade Runner Black Lotus, but their most shocking success story came from a character you thought was long gone, Conan the Barbarian. As I mentioned, according to the Go Collect blog, Titan Comics' Conan the Barbarian #1 sold over 80,000 issues, making it the single best-selling comic in the publisher's history. That's not a fluke, that's a statement. And this brings us to a critical question, a question that should apply to every indie publisher that is in direct competition with the Big Two, Marvel and DC. If an indie publisher can have a bigger single-issue hit than most mainstream books, what does that say about the state of our favorite genres, particularly for superheroes from Marvel and DC? Beyond their licensed hits, their true strength is in their diverse catalog. Their hard case crime imprint, a collaboration with the acclaimed crime fiction publisher, has produced critically praised titles like the Gun Honey series, which showcase a dedication to old-school pulp noir. Then there's their manga imprint, Titan Manga, which is bringing a whole new audience to the publisher with titles like Corpse Blade and Alpi the Soul Sender. This variety is why Titan has a broader appeal than many might realize. Titan's independence allows them to greenlight projects that bigger companies would deem too risky. This creative freedom results in more authentic, less formulaic stories like the historical fiction series with a Lovecraftian twist, Minky Woodcock, the Girl Who Called Cthulhu. This isn't a publisher stuck in a single genre or an endless cycle of reboots. This is a publisher offering a fresh and frankly more exciting alternative. The reason we chose to spotlight Titan is, quite frankly, they're doing something interesting. They're not rehashing the same stories over and over again. They're not redoing the same characters or subverting expectations or passing mantles. They're taking classic and interesting and in some cases eclectic stories and trying something new and fresh and original. This isn't just about reading comics, it's about empowering a publisher that is fighting to keep the medium vibrant and diverse. So here's what you do. Go to your local comic shop and ask for a Titan comic title you've never heard of before. Pick up Gun Honey. Now on that one you've got to be careful, it is spicy and lots of nudity and other stuff going on. Pick up Conan, that one you will definitely love. A little less nudity but a lot more violence. Or explore their manga collection. Then come back here and leave a comment telling me what you thought. And if you want more critical, honest, and fair analysis of the comics industry, this kind of stuff that they don't want you to hear, then subscribe to this channel. The future of comics is being written right now. Don't be left behind. Some call it analysis. I call it a reality check. Go read comics, but read wisely. I'll see you next time for more comical opinions.